Hello everyone, welcome to my onlineedu.com's video tutorial, and today we'll talk about PHP 8, how to update your PHP 8 version in WAMP server. Okay, but this is the very first video of 2021, so happy new year to you all, and let's start. So let's say that you have a WAMP server installed and you want to use multiple PHP version starting from PHP 5, 7 as well as the new exciting PHP 8. And as a PHP lover, I'm sure that you want to try your hand on PHP 8. You can start your development, or for the learning purpose you will be actually using PHP 8, but how to include the PHP 8 version into your installed WAMP server, that is the motto of this video. So let's say I have a WAMP server installed, and in this WAMP server I go to PHP and then versions. You see there are two different versions are available, and currently so I install and this WAMP has the Apache version of 2.4.9, that is, and also this WAMP version is 2.5. okay, so if you have not seen our video on how to install multiple version or how to use PHP 7, I will be giving the link into this description, but do watch this video for upgrading or updating your PHP version, basically including the PHP version 8 here. So at the end of the video we'll see that PHP 5 is there, PHP 7 is there, as well as PHP 8 will be there. Okay, so I have written a blog in my site, that myonlineedu.com. Here in this blog the step-by-step guide is there. Okay, so this is the blog and this is the video for PHP 7, as well as this is the YouTube video for PHP 7, but in this video we'll try to see how to include or how to update your WAMP server's PHP version to PHP 8. Okay, so let's begin. So two things you need to do at the beginning. One is that is the prerequisite, that you need to install the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable for Visual Studio 2015, 2017 and 2019. Okay, so if you click on this link, it will bring you here, and here this is the prerequisite of doing this. So they have one installation, including this includes the the redistributable package for Microsoft Visual C++ of 2015, 2017 and 2019. So if you are using a 32-bit computer, just download this one, but if you are using 64-bit computer, I'll suggest to download both the 32-bit and 64-bit and then install both. Okay, so I am using 64-bit, so I'll be downloading both the things. Okay, so here save the file. Okay, but as actually you see, I already, just to save the time, I already have downloaded these things. So this is the 2019. okay, it includes 2015, 17 and 19. So 2015 to 2019, it's included here. So 86 is the 32-bit, 64 is the 64-bit exe file that we need to install. Now click onto this. Okay, and since I already have installed it, so it is actually showing me to uninstall or repair things, but no issues. You just when you do it for the first time, it will be as in your machine that there will be an install button. Just click it, and after that you need to follow the same process. You need to double click on this 64-bit exe and just install it. Installation is very simple. So after that, in your control panel and program features, you will see that these two things are available. Okay, so 2015, 2019, and this is 64-bit and this is 32-bit. So once this is done, then we'll move ahead into the next process, next step. So now we need to move to the next step, that is the very first step of downloading PHP 8. Okay, so we need to go to this PHP download site. Follow this link, it will take you to the standard PHP download site there. Now you see here the PHP the beginning PHP version 8.0 is available here. and there are many versions is here. So this is the 64 version of non-thread safe. This is the 64-bit version of thread safe. Okay, this is the 32-bit version of non-thread safe, and this is the 32-bit version of the thread safe. So I am on a 64-bit operating system, so I'll be using the 64-bit version, but only the thread safe. I will not download the non-thread safe. Okay, I will only download the thread safe. So click on the zip button here, and then save the file. So for to save the time, I already have downloaded it. So this is the file that I have downloaded. Okay, so this is the file. This is the standard PHP file that I have downloaded from the PHP website. Now let's unzip it. Okay, so extract to this. So one unzip is done. Let's rename it to PHP 8.0.1. okay, and let's copy the file, copy the folder, and then let's go to your WAMP installation folder. It is under CWAMP in my case. So you need to go to the WAMP installation folder and then go to bin, then go to PHP. As you can see here, I have two different PHP versions, PHP 5.5 as well as 7.1.10. So now I'll paste the copied PHP 8.0.1. Now, so this step is done. Okay, so now I have completed up to step 1, okay, copying the files. Now I have to follow the step 2. What it says that go to the any existing PHP folder and then copy the WAMP server.conf file to the newly created PHP 8 folder. So paste it here. So now don't do anything. Okay. So now going to the step 3. Step 3 says that I need to locate the PHP ini development, copy and rename it to php.ini. So now I need to locate the PHP ini development, copy it, paste it, and then rename it to php.ini. Now open this folder, open this file into any editor. Then we need to change few things. One is the extension directory. Copy this, search where it is. So here is the extension directory for Windows. So now we'll be putting it here like this. Okay, see, this is the folder that we have created. So this is the full path of the extension directories. Okay, next search for the upload temp directory. And then copy this value and put it here. Then search for the error log and put this value here. Okay, so my error log is this. Now save the file, and then we have to go to the extension part where all the PHP extensions are mentioned into this PHP ini file. So you see here, these are the all PHP extensions. Okay, we need to uncomment one by one. I mean the extensions that we want to keep, we need to uncomment, and if we don't want to use that extension, then do not uncomment. Okay, so maybe Oracle one I will skip. Then again PDO, MySQL, PDO, OCI, if you want you can. Okay, so I think these are the extension. It's fine. So let's save it. So now this is the PHP ini file This is how it looks like. Now I am going to the step 4. Okay, so what it says that you need to now duplicate this PHP ini file and save it as PHP for apache.ini. So I'll close this file into the notepad. I'll go to this directory. I'll again copy this PHP ini file, paste it here, and then I need to rename it as PHP for apache.ini, because in WAMP the Apache use this as an ini file, the PHP ini file, not this file. Okay, so this is the PHP ini file for WAMP. Now you open the WAMP server .conf file again. You open it, and here you see for Apache 2.4 I have a 2.4 version, right? So presently it is loading the PHP 7 module, but we'll be loading the PHP 8 module. But remember, it is not PHP 8, it is the PHP underscore module. And here it is the DLL libraries, which is PHP 8 Apache 2 underscore 4.dll. So this is what is mentioned into our blog also. Okay, so this is the thing that we have mentioned. So remember that this is not PHP 8, this is actually PHP underscore module. Okay, now save this file. So now everything that we worked on is under this PHP 8.0.1, nowhere else. Okay, so the important thing now you need to do is, the WAMP server is running, right? So now you need to stop all services and then exit WAMP. So once the WAMP is exited, then once the WAMP server is exited, you need to start the WAMP server again. Now you see here the WAMP server is starting off. Okay, so it will turn into orange and then green. So even it is green, so if you see the PHP versions are available now, though it is using the 7.1.10, but 8.0.1 is available now. So now I will not change anything. Okay, so let's go to localhost and see it's still 7.1.10, that is the PHP is being used. Now go to the WAMP icon, PHP versions, and use 8.0.1. If you click on 8.0.1, it will restart again, and from orange after some time it will turn to green. If it is turning to green, that means everything is working fine. If it is not, then maybe you need to look for the errors, maybe in the Apache error or in the PHP error log file. But this time I got it correct. Now let's refresh this page. Now you see here we are actually using PHP 8.0.1. Okay, so now you go to this PHP info, and voila, we are using PHP version 8. Now whatever the program that you write, it will be actually using PHP 8.0.1. Okay, so now you see that it's very easy to actually change your versions. So now I am using PHP 8 and I also have 7.2, and if you want to include, let's say, 7.2 as well as 7.4, you can follow the same logic. Only thing that you need to remember is that here in this WAMP server.conf file, for PHP 7 it will be PHP 7, and it will be PHP 7 Apache 2_4.dll, which is mentioned in our blog, which is for PHP 7. But this blog is for PHP 8, and I'll put the link of this blog into this description also. So please like our video if you feel that you got some useful information. Also please share with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can grow, and we appreciate your help. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year again. Thank you.